Hey man, how you doing? Good to see you. Um, I think when we watched practice the other day, you weren't going because of some kind of knee thing. I assume you're okay, or how's your health right now?
Can you say it again? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I think you had a knee issue you were dealing with the other day, a sore knee or something. I just wondered if you're doing okay, if you've been practicing.
Yes, sir. I've been practicing. Just a little couple bruises. Nothing major.
Okay, well, that's good. And then how has practice been going for you? How would you say you and all the new guys are fitting in with the returning guys? How's that been going?
It's been going real well. Everybody have a bond on the court. It started off the court as well. Everybody just settling in. It's just as they've been here for years, you know. But everything is clicking.
Now you played a bunch of ACC games, a lot of big time games. How excited do you get for an inter squad game? But it's a new team. It's first time Arkansas fans will get to see you wearing Razorback stuff. Just wonder how excited are you for this game, and what does it mean to maybe a veteran college guy like yourself?
It's a exciting feeling to be able to put a jersey on and get a new opportunity to do what you love, especially for the wonderful fans that I'm hearing about from Razorback Nation. Uh, and it's just a blessing just to be able to be in the position that I am in today.
Okay, I might have a couple more. I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks.
Nate Allen?
Yeah, what's been your biggest adjustment since coming here?
Just the learning habits of learning new sets and things like that, just to try to get everything in that you usually go through your freshman year, but now you're not a freshman anymore, so you got to just catch on to everything faster than normal.
Is the system vastly different than what you've experienced before?
Yes, sir. It's very different, and it's amazing because it's a lot that you need to know. So it's very amazing.
Thank you.
Curtis?
You've been here for a few months now. I'm just curious, where have you seen the most growth and development in your game as an individual since you got to campus?
I've seen a lot of development of just the work habit. It's just taking it more of a professional way. You know, everything we do is professional way, and that's what I really seen the most, and just that habit of development and different habits. You know, your weaknesses. I never focused on my weaknesses more than I did now and back then. So now it's just more of just working on the little things that shows when during game time.
Hutch?
Yeah, I'm curious. Y'all are going to be playing this red-white game in Barnhill. Has Coach Musselman talked about the significance of that and like what that means to Razorback fans?
Yes, sir. He actually brought that up not too long ago in practice. That Barnhill is a very special place to play in, and it's very historical. So and it's good to bring back the memories that in the past, to bring it back Sunday in front of everybody that been raised up and watching Razorback Nation play in the Barnhill before they built the new Bud Walton. And it's just a great atmosphere to play in.
Scotty?
Hey man, I hope you're doing well. It's good to talk to you. I wanted to ask you about Eric's leadership style, and I know he's high energy and all that, but what is it about him as a teacher of the game that you kind of appreciate or has stuck out to you so far?
It's his knowledge of like he just have that knowledge of you want to be a student of his in his class if he was a professor. It's just that he knows so much and been through it all that us guys want to be at that play at the next level, and he just knows it all. Like you pick different pieces of his brains, and it's just amazing that he's hands on with each person, and he want each person to be a certain way that he sees can help the team now and at the next level.
I
Kevin?
also had a
Oh,
question
sorry.
about
Go ahead.
Stanley.
Go ahead, Scotty.
Just what kind of I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Scotty.
Yeah, I just had a quick question about Stanley, just what kind of a player you see in him, maybe as an offensive player, defensive player.
Stanley a do it all guy. He's very aggressive on the offensive end, and he's very aggressive on defense as well. But Stanley's just one of those type of players that you really can't just structure him and to doing this and that. Whatever you coach want him to do, he's gonna get it done.
Kevin?
Hey, DC, question for you about your game. What do you see as the strengths of your game? Maybe what you brought to Arkansas, and then what you've actually added and helped yourself in development since you've been on campus working with the team.
My strengths is really getting to the line, being aggressive on the offensive end, always been a downhill type of person, and just getting my teammates involved. And since I've been here, I've been knowing how to move without the ball, less without having the ball in my hand as much, so moving out the ball and still be able to find ways to get others involved and myself involved in the game.
Thank you.
Andrew? Joseph?
I'm good.
Stuart, do you have anything?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to ask him, why'd you settle on Arkansas? I know it's a good program.
It's just so Coach Eric, he just sold it so much to Arkansas that it's the place you want to be to reach your goals on the court and off the court, you know. And it really stood out the most when I actually got here. I never took a visit here, anything. It's just the simple fact that you know in your heart that there's nobody is going to just say something just to get you here, for you to play for their program. But the program itself has just been a great atmosphere. It's just wonderful. Like it sold me the most because it's the best place to be here to compete in the SEC, you know. And hopefully we get a chance to win a natty, you know. And I see what the guys last year was capable of doing, and I just want to add that to the new season this year to get back to where we were or better.
Bob, have a follow-up?
Yeah, I'm curious. You said you'd never been in a place that worked on your weaknesses before. Well, what are your weaknesses? And I assume if you're working on them, you're getting better at them.
So my weaknesses really is, you know, I got better a little bit last year, but now I'm trying to, since I got here, I've been increasing the better my 3-point percentage, shooting the ball well behind the arc, and actually being able to do everything I could do with my left, going to my left and do the same as going my right, passing my right, little smaller details.
And then I know you guys had pro day a week or so ago. It was a week ago today. Just how did that go? And as an older guy, obviously you have pro aspirations. How good do you think that was that you guys had a pro day and had a lot of scouts in and things?
It was, like I was saying before, it's really a blessing. You really don't have that too many opportunities like that at university to be able to play in front of 25 scouts, NBA scouts, you know. And it just was a big opportunity for a lot of us that's on this team to have a big jump ahead of, you know, being on a recruitment radar with the scouts. And it was just amazing just to see the scouts come in and watch us do what we love to do and get feedback from that.
And then Mike was saying they're going to be announcing the exhibition games here. You guys will probably be playing, I don't know, it might be some mid-majors or D2s, but when you've got a team like you guys do with a lot of talent, but a lot of new faces, how important do you think these exhibition games are going to be for, you know, team building and, you know, before the regular season starts?
I think it's very important because we got so many different pieces that's brought into the program, and it's just a matter of time for those exposition games that we can click and bring all the new pieces together with the old pieces that's already been here and just, you know, show what we could do together. So before the ball get rolling November 9th.
So one last one, you talked about how different practices here than I guess Pittsburgh. Is that mostly because of the pro approach that Eric takes, or what's so different about what you're doing now as opposed to what you did previously?
Like you said, with high coach, like he structured it off of what he's been knowing, how he been coaching since his years in the pro and all, So different things like that. It's a fact that coaches, he trains us to be a pro. Whatever you're doing, you got to be a pro at it, and and it's just competitive. Is tense every day. It don't matter like what it is. Anything like stations, we do stations, different type of stations every day. Like, and it's competitive, and that's what's really different from what I was at before.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alyssa?
Hey, Au'Diese, you mentioned talking about Barnhill and learning the history there, but just being able to finally play in front of fans, kind of have this precursor before the season starts. How excited are you to get going and play in a team game atmosphere with fans in the stands?
I'm very excited. I'm very excited, especially with the COVID we had last year. A lot of us didn't get a chance to experience the atmosphere of having fans again. So, and just to be able to have fans back in the arena, especially we hosting this event Sunday with back in the old arena. So I just imagine how it's going to be, and it's just excitement and joy I can't imagine.
Thank you.
Anyone else have a question for Au'Diese?
Yeah, I had one. Just what have your impressions been of Jackson Robinson to this point?
The growth from last year, I really didn't watch him that much of last year when he was at Texas A&M, but just the growth and being around him, it's just like seeing him as a little brother, just growing up, and he's doing very well on the court. He knows the game very well, and he's a knockdown shooter.
Anything else? Z?
Yeah, you turned 22, I think, in November. You got a lot of experience. I watched your game against Duke. You had 22 points. They couldn't stop you. You were tremendous in that game. And you're just one of the older guys. You've been around. That should give you a lot of confidence as you're one of the leaders on this team, although you're just getting here. You're an older guy and you got a lot of experience.
Yes, sir. You're right. It's a lot to be because you're an older guy, so your coaches have a lot of expectations and you knowing a lot of things. And as well, just being an older guy, you could always still learn from younger guys, especially like guys that been here last year, playing underneath Coach Eric. And that's what I realized a lot. Just because the older you are, you think you know everything, but not quite frankly, you wouldn't. Because when I got here, I thought I knew everything, but there's a lot of things I didn't know, from being in college for 4 years, like you said.
We're back and better than ever. All eyes are on the gridiron as teams are back for another football season. As always, BetOnline is your #1 spot for all the pro and college football action this season. With the new updated site and interface, even more odds, props, and contests, BetOnline continues to be the #1 source for everything football. Head to your website or use your mobile device to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Don't forget to use our promo code BELIEVE to receive your bonus. That's BLEAV. From football, basketball, boxing, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of these amazing offers for the 2021 season. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.